with, of course, I'm using all of the normal things. I started out with the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and then of course my eyelid primer. This is especially important for a deep dark smoky look like this because you really want your eyeshadows to stay and look freshly applied for as long as possible. So I'm just using my favourite products, which will all be listed below. Now I'm using one of my new favourite foundations, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 115. This is such a great foundation. It's really natural, breathable, lightweight coverage. It looks really kind of healthy and quite skin-like, so it doesn't look too made up. So it's great if you want a bit of a lighter look moving into the warmer months. And this does last a really, really, really long time. So I'm just applying and then buffing this into the skin for kind of that second skin sort of finish. And then you can build up more coverage in any areas that you want to. This foundation is especially good because they have different finishes. So this is the matte and poreless, but you also get kind of a radiant finish for those with drier skin. There's quite a lot of formulas available in the Fit Me range, so you can check out something which fits your skin tone and your skin type properly. And of course, I'm just using the concealer that I use in like every tutorial, which is my Lancôme concealer palette, and applying that as I normally would underneath my eyes. And you can apply on any blemishes that you might have as well, but my skin's quite good at the moment, so I'm just applying to cover my dark circles. And now I'm using my Rimmel's Stay Matte Pressed Translucent Powder, and I'm just sweeping a fine layer of this over my face. This is really light again. It's very natural, doesn't cake things up too much, leaves your skin looking matte, and it sets your makeup, but it's not too heavy or anything. So it's just a really, really good powder overall. Now I'm going in with bronzer, sucking in my cheeks so I look a little bit like a fish, and contouring my cheekbones for a more sculpted look. And this bronzer is really, really great. It's a Lancôme one. It's really healthy and summery and glowing, and it gives great definition under the cheekbones, I find. So I'm just applying a very small amount using this H&M contouring brush, and then using along the sides of my forehead as well to bring in a bit more warmth. Then I'm using my Bourjois little round pot blusher, and this is so, so, so beautiful. It's a glowing rosy golden colour, and I'm not even going to be using any highlighter because this has a lot of shimmer in it, and it just illuminates the face enough on its own without any extra help. Now I'm going to be using Maybelline's The Blushed Nudes eyeshadow palette for all of the eyeshadows in this tutorial. I hauled this recently, and I'm starting out with a cool toned brown, and I'm placing this on the outer crease and the outer V first, and I'm flicking it up to lift and elongate the eye shape, and then I'm pulling that into the crease. This is just a great first step to make sure that your eyes will still look lifted once all of the makeup is done, and it gives some great definition. Next, I'm taking the really pretty maroon berry shade, and I'm placing this on the outer half of my eyelids with a small dense brush. This is going to be the kind of romantic colour because it's very blushed and beautiful. Now for the smokiness, we're going to take a dark kind of chocolate truffle colour with really pretty pink maroon sparkle to it, and place that on the outer V of the eye first, and then going on the inner portion of the lid. This is really going to deepen up the look, and make sure that your both sides are kind of symmetrical, like they come into the same point, and work with a little bit of colour at a time and then build up. This is going to give you a halo smoky eye, and then I'm blending these colours together right in the crease, as you can see. Looks a bit crazy now, but we are going to be blending it out with a blending brush to make it a little bit softer, hazier, smokier, really bring the look together. and this is just such a gorgeous romantic look, and it brings so much attention to your eyes, this step. So blend and blend and blend until you like how it looks, and you can always go back and build up more colour if you feel you need to. Next, we're taking a light shimmering rose gold colour, and I'm going to place it on the slight empty space in the centre of my lids, where the darker colour on the inner corner meets the kind of berry colour. And placing this here will just lighten up the eyes. It will make everything look a lot more seamless and make your eyes appear a lot brighter rather than more closed off. And then I'm taking a light sort of pinkish colour, and I'm using that on the brow bone to highlight. And then taking a silver colour and placing this on the inner corners of the eyes to brighten them up a bit. And you can blend a little bit onto the lid darkness there as well. Then I'm taking some of the darker brown colours, and I'm placing these along the lower lash line with an angled eyeliner brush to kind of bring everything together and add that smokiness kind of all round. And you can go in with kind of more shadows and touch up and just play around with how everything looks. I added a little bit more of the maroon and the rose gold until I liked how everything was blended together, just to make sure that you get the right look that you like. These shadows are amazing. I love them so much, and they're so pigmented, smooth and easy to work with, and they look beautiful. So next, of course, I'm just going to use black mascara on curled eyelashes to finish off the definition to the eyes and give big, wide, fluttery, eye-opening lashes to finish this kind of smoky, sexy, romantic look. I'm using Lancôme's Hypnose mascara, which has a really pretty kind of hourglass-shaped spiral brush. It's really cool. Finally, to finish off, I'm using the Colour Jolt lip paint in Barely There, which is a light pink colour, and these lip paints are amazing, really comfortable to wear and really soft and beautiful. I love them so much, and I think it looks amazing with the deep eyes to have this lighter lip. And this is the finished look. For these soft, romantic, beautiful curls, I've just used the Babyliss Curl Secret on the highest heat setting and the 10-second timer mode, and then run my fingers through them for these really romantic, beautiful curls for our romantic, beautiful, smoky eye look. I hope you enjoy it.
Running out of patience 'cause I can't believe what the hell I'm hearing. And speaking of hell, it don't compare to this here.